Alright, to resume from previous tutorial where we were stuck in getting the slider value. So in previous tutorial we used UIElements.Slider, but when we investigated further, we find out that the sliders used, such as this one, if I can show you, these sliders here. If I show you here and here, if you can see, these sliders are not simple sliders that are used commonly by UIElements.Slider or simple slider like this, but instead when I investigated it, that is this value we want to access. So we pressed edit script, and inside we found the class name was custom slider. So simply to access it, we passed a game object with a self reference. So what this means is this class is getting this game object which has a slider component. So this we put here, and this will access this custom slider class. And as you can see this here, this custom slider class, and this is the dot value. Value, as you can see, is with big V, and this is how we access the value. And second thing we want, if you can remove this if you want to, but this is to round a floating value to the nearest step. What this means is that if we want if we want that 0.05 will still be playing some audio while we want it complete mute, so what we will do is it will automatically round off to 0.0. So 0.26 will become 0.3, and this is because we multiplied it by 0.1 f value, so it will end up to nearest step, which is 0.1. So now when I play the game, and again this I will, if I can show you by pressing like this, and now when I press play game again, and now you can see if I press setting and it adjusts this increases the volume and this decreases the volume. So now it's 0.1, and now it's 0, and now it increases it again. So another thing we can do is, by default it's very high, so let's change the volume to 0.381. And now when I press play, audio becomes far less. Again, I will pause the game again, and I will show you again. If you haven't noticed, this BG music is pretty much independent of this audio source volume. So you need to adjust this by yourself if you want to. And here we will select the music frequency here, and we will save it in a serialized field like this, or we can get it from a custom slider value similar to this. So simply we will press here like this, and here we can totally change the background music, that is the music frequency here. We can change it here. So instead of AudioListener.volume, we will pass this BG music. Let's give a reference to this class, So sorry, this class here. So either you can give reference, or you can simply paste it here, which is a kind of non-standard method, but we will do it in this one here. Paste component values, paste component as new here, and again, even though I change the audio source, it won't affect the code, because this is pretty global thing. That is, it is used for audio, to mute the audio globally, and this global sound will adjust it back. Will only be adjusting this current. Instead of this audio listener dot volume, I will write it here. Instead of adjusting global audio of everything in the game that is on source, we just play with value of individual background music. So here we will try to access this audio source and background music, and we will try to affect it here. We will try to change it here. So what we can do is, first thing is that we need to do it like this, and let's copy it here, paste it here, and apply the step on audio frequency and on music frequency instead of audio frequency. And pass the game object here again, just like in the previous thing, and get the value similarly. So now if I head back to canvas, sorry, if we head back to our second meter again, so this is first meter, audio master sci-fi. I will check it to, I will temporarily set it as visible. So here we can see this is the music, and adjust global sound. Adjust global sound is not taking any. Where is the adjust global sound? We can't find it, so we probably made an error. Yeah, but it couldn't save. And when we try to look at the error, it's giving an error, but it's not highlighting. So it's out of my head. What can be the issue? Okay, I will try to clean this code a little further. Okay, so extra parenthesis was the issue, and now I'll try to save it. And now it's saved. It should show up. Yeah, as you can see, global audio is fine. And now we try to give, oops, canvas, adjust global sound, and here we will try to pass this, and now we will save this here, and now we try to press play, and inside we can give global music frequency here, So now if I go to music here, again I will unpause it. So global music frequency does change, and this is the audio. So both methods are working as intended, and now we need to instead of audio listener.volume, we need to access this component, that is g dot. So here we will, in the next tutorial we will affect the global, we will affect the background music only here, not everything but only background music. Again, this will, if I write this will change every music volume, every music including game effects such as bullet sound or literally any sound plus background music will be affected with this. This will, however, only affect uh, this will, however, only affect background music. So in the next tutorial we will take a look at this, and this is for this tutorial.